I feel really, really great. You know, I haven't watched the fight yet, but based on my team's reactions, you know, they said, John, you performed great. Being out there, you want things to go perfect, and nothing ever goes perfect in the cage. You're not going to land every shot. You're going to get hit. But I feel really good. I just can't wait to watch it. Yeah. It's hard to say what my reaction is, you know. I've won a lot of world championships, so it's a very familiar feeling. But I am very, very grateful. I'm so grateful. The coaches definitely wanted me to find that 12-6 elbow. I wish I could have landed it more legit. Stipe did a really good job with his defense and the bottom. The trip was completely unexpected. It was a takedown that just kind of came to me in the moment. One thing that I'm really excited about was that spinning back kick. But I really want to give a shout out to my Taekwondo coach, a guy named Paige Bates Taekwondo in Albuquerque, New Mexico. We started about 6 months ago. We started doing the spinning back kick. He would come over to my house 3 days a week, and I've worked that same kick from both stances 3 hours a week for several months. You know, Bruce Lee says that he doesn't fear the man that knows 10,000 kicks, but the man who has worked one kick 10,000 times. And man, I put a lot of work in with that spinning back kick. It's getting faster and more unpredictable. There's really no tell when it's coming, and it's a devastating shot. It can break a rib. It's just a really powerful shot. So I'm really proud of landing that shot after so many hours of working it. I really wanted to Stipe. You know, he beat Daniel Cormier with that left hook to the liver. He did it over and over again. And I really wanted to hit him with that same shot. But once I felt his punching power, I didn't want to lean to the right. My left. I didn't want to be by his right side at all because catching one of his straight rights could end your night. And so instead of working that left hook to the body like we planned, I worked teeping to the body and the spinning kicks and jabbing to the body, and it worked out great. I watched his DC fight, and we noticed that Stipe can take punishment. He's a nightmare. He's a nightmare. You can hit him and hit him and hit him, and he shows no emotion. And I think that's why he's a 6-time world champion. No, I didn't get a chance to talk to him. I spoke to every one of his coaches at different. They're all very respectful. Again, you can see why Stipe is such a long-time champion. He has a really solid group of men around him. I'm not really worried about the Tom fight. I'm really worried about the Pereira fight. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. And I think if the UFC wants to have me back, then I think that's the fight they'll make. I've been really clear about my intentions. I just feel like anybody would understand at this point. Like, you know, I'll retire the heavyweight belt if I have to. It's like, dude, give the guy what he wants at the end of the day, you know? And I'm not talking to Dana directly. I'm just finding to be super fights. I don't want to fight dangerous up-and-comers anymore. I want to fight dangerous, established champions. So Tom can have the heavyweight championship. I don't really care about it. I want Pereira. Man, styles mix matchups. I'm sure Pereira's knocked out many heavyweights in his day. I mean, he has a knockout power. It's bigger than weight. Pereira's special. People can call me a duck and a chicken. I'm going to go home and cash a massive check. And so the duck and chicken thing is kind of funny. If it doesn't align up, then if that was my last fight ever, then I'm cool with that. That was the way to do it. I did the Donald Trump. That was the way to do it, man. So I think one of the really good things about negotiating is being willing to walk away from a deal. And that's the deal that I want. And if that's not what the fans want, then I guess I'll say sayonara. Standing in front of him, his head seemed massive. Like, seriously, like, and I'm not trying to insult him. His head seemed massive. It was like a video game character. I'm like, I've never seen anything like this, you know? I had to get past that. And then when I would hit him, it just seemed like he didn't feel a doggone thing. You know, he just showed no reaction. I think a lot of fighters would have quit getting that level of ground and pound, but he has this ability to just take shots. I started to know as the time was going on that his body was going to be the only way to victory, and I started to really look for the body shots. The spinning kick is a move that can drop an elephant if you do it right. It's a devastating move. In my opinion, the most powerful kick in martial arts. You know, we've all seen me fight for a while now. I don't really have one punch knockout power. So my mind was, John, why not develop a technique that could stop any man? Coming up with John Jones t-shirts, buying a little duck and just the little shit that he does. He's annoying to me. He's annoying to me, and that's my own personal. He annoys me, and I just don't like him. If I give him the opportunity to fight me, I want to be so compensated. I want to say it, I want that fuck you money, honestly, or else my life is perfect without him. I don't need him at all, and he needs me, and that's a good place to be in a negotiation. I don't even want to call them demands. You know, I don't want to put the wrong energy in the room when it comes to Dana. I respect Dana so much. He changed my life completely. I'm just clearly like letting people know my intentions. If we see eye to eye, and if we do, I'll fight whenever he tells me to. A very, very high number. It's going to be a very high number for sure. I want to be compensated to the point where if I won or lost, that it really wouldn't matter.